So this is the story how we gave up on our businesses to move to Greece.
Are we crazy for leaving our businesses in the UK to move to Greece?
Maybe.
In this video, you will hear our story. We will share some insights into our lives and what we were doing back in the UK, how hard it was to decide to move, and what we left behind. You will get to know us better and find out how we ended up here in Greece. So get cozy, relax, grab a cup of coffee or iced tea, and let's get into the story. Yeah, so let's start from the beginning. We were in Romania. It was 2019, right before the Brexit. It wasn't a good time for us. You were in the hospital for a month, I think now.
It was a tough time, yeah. I had some pulmonary infection.
Our business at the time was not doing that well. We had a clothing business. We were making dresses for events. It was winter time, so it wasn't very busy. Things were not going great, and we were actually doing all the work. So since you were in hospital for a month, we couldn't work for a long period of time.
So this was a small business, only the two of us.
Yeah.
Nothing too big.
This was actually our second business. We tried to, our second attempt. Our first attempt was a complete failure, the mint one, the mint business, do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
We will get in those another time. We're not gonna make this video like 2 hours long. So if you want to hear those stories about our first businesses together,
yeah, we will share them sometime.
Let us know, drop a comment, and maybe we'll make a video about it. We decided to move countries at that point. I think it was the first time when we were actually looking into changing our lives and moving abroad for a better life. Yeah, we decided that UK will be the best place for us.
At the time, yeah.
At the time, yeah. We just left the UK.
we just did it.
We just packed everything and we didn't have much, to be honest, so it wasn't like a big deal.
And it was our first flight. Just flying, moving countries straight to UK.
Yeah, we have never flight before. That was our first flight for both of us.
We were very excited.
Yeah, we didn't have many things planned. So actually, when we moved to the UK, we didn't have a job in place. We were gonna stay with some friends in the UK. Yeah, that was it. So we ended up in the UK. We didn't have much money. I think we had about £1,000 savings. The thing is, it took us, I think, about a month to find a job and to sort out everything, to get the right to work legally and all that stuff. Our money was kind of running low. We were running low on money.
But we were very stressed because just £1,000 to move to a new country.
Especially in UK, £1,000 is nothing. It's not enough. You can get by maybe a month, but that's it.
Yeah,
next month you don't have money.
Maybe 2 months if you stretch it really, really
hard. No, there's nothing to stretch.
1 month then, 1 month.
After a month, we managed to find a job. It was our first job, the worst we ever had. It was in a restaurant. I was the waitress, Raul was in the bar.
Yeah, it was like a nightmare for me.
But it wasn't only the job itself. There were many things going on, and
the language,
us being foreigners there and other stuff, you know, it was complicated.
One good point to take from that is when we left the restaurant, our English was
improved
spotless
a lot.
because we were talking with people all day.
But
after that, I was so frustrated with the job. I couldn't sleep at night. I was thinking I need to do something. I need to find a way
get out of there,
to find my own business, to find something to do as a freelancer. I remember I saw on Facebook groups somebody advertising as a car detailer, car cleaner, mobile car valet. And there were like 228 comments with people that they wanted this service. And I thought, I need money, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, so you left first?
After 1 or 2 months.
Yeah, after 2 or 3 months you left first, you started your own thing. Of course I wanted to leave as well, but it was hard, you know, because when you start a business like this, like it's a small thing, there's not much money at the beginning, so it's a bit risky, and we still had to pay the rent and everything. After a couple more months, I think, I also left the job and I started doing nails at the time. I was also looking to do something on my own, to have my own thing going on. We are a bit like that, a bit entrepreneurial, and we say about ourselves that we are not employable, yeah, because we don't like it.
But we are, if we need to, we really are.
Of course, yeah, if we need to, if it gets to that point, we can work in a place. But if we have an option, if we have an alternative, we will always find a way to work for ourselves.
Yeah,
it didn't last longer there too. So after 4 months or so, I resigned, and then I started my own thing. So I was doing nails at the time. The idea basically came from my need. I was doing my nails for years. I was paying for it, so I was using this service. And when I got to UK, I was amazed of how expensive it is, how many clients these girls have. And I was like, I can do this on my own. I can do it for me, and I can do it for money also. So yeah, this is how I started it. I think I did it for about a year. I was doing nails or so. Yeah, so basically I was doing this for a while until I started having some issues with my eyes. And at that point I realized it's something more serious. Long story short, the doctor recommended me to change this career of mine. I started thinking, what else I can do? I had to find another way of making money. And around that time, our niece was about to be born. My sister-in-law, your brother's wife, she scheduled a photo shoot for the baby for when she was born. It was a newborn photo shoot. So this is when I discovered the area of photography. It fascinated me because I never thought about it. I didn't know about this kind of photography, and I realized this could be a potential business for me. So this is how I ended up being a newborn photographer. And this is what I did for the most of my time in the UK. I had my own business. I was photographing babies, families, pregnancy, photo shoots, all that stuff. Yeah, we were doing it together at some point because you still had your own thing going on. But whenever I was busy or whenever I needed help, you were supporting me as well. And you helped a lot to build the business actually, because there was a lot going on with the websites, pricing, everything that goes into a business actually. Yeah, I really loved it. For me, this was my favorite thing from all the things I've done in my life work-wise. This was my favorite one. I really enjoyed it, and the creative part of it was really suitable for me because I love these arts and crafts, and I liked to make props and all the creative part of it. And I was really good with kids. Like, I was so terrified at the beginning with the newborn babies and everything, but I was shocked to find this thing about myself that I'm so good with babies. Remember, right from the beginning, I just knew how to do things. It was amazing, and I started to evolve, and it was just growing over the years.
About my business, the Car Valet, I was detailing car interiors. It was not something that I enjoyed. I didn't dislike it or hate it. I knew that I want to do more. It was bringing some money, not a lot.
Yeah, we were never rich, but we were okay. We were making a living, and we had our freedom, which is something that we really value.
Freedom was an important thing, just to work when you feel like it and to relax when you don't want to work.
To be able to take a day off whenever you want.
It's something that we really value. But because of some unfortunate events,
our businesses could have evolved more, but unfortunately we had some events in our families that had a big impact into our lives on all levels.
Yeah, and we were traveling from Romania to UK. We were concerned every day and took a lot from us.
After these unfortunate events, we had another turning point into our lives. We started questioning everything again. We realized we were unhappy. It wasn't our dream life. I think that was the moment when you decided that you want to change something in your life.
Yeah, we need to change something because we were miserable for a long time. I think we were depressed or something.
At some point I struggled with depression for sure.
I was thinking we need to change something. And
from these unfortunate events, we learned a lot. Yeah, we questioned everything, and we just realized that life is not just about money. Life is more than that. Life is about being alive. Life is about enjoying life, enjoying the things you love.
The small things.
Yeah, the little things in life that make you happy, doing those things, being able to do those things, and just being around the people you love the most. This is what was going through our minds, and that was the point when we decided to move.
Yeah, but to move, we had to give up on our businesses that were, mine was 5 years old and yours was
about
like 4. We just reached a point.
Things are going better, definitely.
Things were going better. We were earning more money than before.
And just, all the work throughout these years, all the passion, all the love we put into those businesses, especially mine. I mean, for me, it was everything I had. Like, I put all my effort in it and I loved it so much, and it was so hard to give up on it. I really loved what I was doing, and to give up on it, it was a tough decision.
For me, it wasn't hard to give up on mine, but it was to give up on yours because we both work a lot of time. And when I mean a lot of time, it's like at least 8 hours per day for yours. Amalia was doing everything by hand, everything almost everything was handmade. Anyway,
It was a lot of work.
yeah, it took a lot from us, a lot in those 4 years.
And all the things we've learned throughout the years, we were just starting to get some benefits out of it. Because
Yeah.
at the beginning, we didn't get much reward. So yeah, now was the peak point in my business, and
This is when we had to make the decision to
Yeah.
give up on the businesses and move to Greece.
yeah,
So it was a big thing. It was a huge sacrifice that we decided to do
it was definitely a big
without
sacrifice.
having anything here. It's not like we moved from that business because we had something here. No.
So this was not going for something chasing after better, like finance point of view. Anyway, I'm glad I took this decision. Although it was hard at the time, now I'm so happy I decided to just drop everything and move here. It was definitely a tough decision, especially for me. You decided a long time ago. For you, it was over for a long time.
Yeah, I was ready for a long time.
Yeah, for me it was tougher though, because I love my business. It was tough to leave it. But I don't regret it. I'm happy with my decision and I'm glad I'm here. I think a few important things to mention are that we took a lot of things in consideration when we decided this. Throughout these years, all of this experience we lived through, we learned a lot. So now we are more comfortable. We know about ourselves that we have what it takes, we have the skills, and we are confident in our abilities, that wherever we move, we can make a living, we can do something to make money. So we are not scared, we are not afraid actually. We are not afraid to lose everything. We are not afraid to start all over again. This is what we're doing now. We are basically starting over from scratch.
Also, we learned that we don't need that much money.
Yeah, we learned to live with less over the years. We learned to value other things in life. And for us, the material part is not that important. I think it's important in life to be able to adapt. And adaptability is something we learned over the years. Because of that, we are able to be here and to make this move, to start all over again from scratch. It's hard, of course. It's very difficult to leave a comfortable situation, something that is a dream for others, but it wasn't our dream.
Yeah,
So
it's hard to give up on your comfort zone and to move outside that. But we did it. So this is the story how we gave up on our businesses to move to Greece.
and how we ended up here.
It was a long journey, a stressful one, a tough one, a lot of surprises, but at the end was all worth it. If you have something that you want to do in your life and you are at a turning point, just do what you feel is right for you.
Follow your dreams, do whatever makes you happy, whatever that is for you, just do it, and don't wait too much because life is short and you never know what happens.
Yeah, don't lose your dream, just
Make
follow
every
it.
day count. So here we are in Greece, starting from scratch all over again. We are happy with our decision, we are prepared to face the difficulties.
We just want to thank you very much. Your support helps us a lot to grow and to make more videos like this one.
We really appreciate all your effort in dropping comments and
Giving
being really interested into our lives and trying to help us and giving us advice. We really appreciate all your effort.
Look at this amazing.
I can't wait to jump right here and just enjoy this beautiful water.
Look how clear it is. You can see the rocks at the bottom. You can see the fish. And it's so hot. Can't wait to go inside.